Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. I'm headed home. I just stopped and seen Wendy and Jeff of Willowway Ranch. There is a short video out of me meeting them, or putting their sticker on the truck anyway. They're in Macon, Missouri right now, 119. And Shannon's calling. Hold on. Hello, my brother. Kind of late for you. You guys check this Danseo. I don't know how to say it right. I'm saying it wrong. The Danseo DD there. He'll help your channels grow, guys. He's a really good guy. One of my Filipino friends. Really good channel to be connected to. He helps a lot of people out, guys. I just seen Wendy at Willowway Ranch. She goes on there and talks to him. He's helped her out. And there's several of us he's helped out. Morning, Michael. Headed home 119 mile or 118 mile now. I'll be home for the weekend. Looks like we're getting a little bit of moisture. Ain't supposed to rain, but it's windy. Rainy and bad storms there too. Yeah, we're supposed to get 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts today up here in Missouri. I got up over to St. Louis about 5 this morning, took off, and I stopped and seen Jeff and Wendy, and it's starting to pick up. It's coming out of the southwest. It's trying to. I'm headed west, and it's trying to blow me off the road. Oh, already sleeping, huh? 10:30 p.m. there. Okay. You've been going live a lot early in the morning when I'm on, and night and stuff. So get some rest, and I'll see you tonight or in the morning. 60-mile-an-hour winds there tomorrow. Yeah, and there's supposed to have tornadoes. There's a Arkansas, Missouri, and there's a couple other states that's got really bad storm warnings for tornadoes and stuff. You're welcome, brother. And yeah, it's supposed to be really bad. I got a brush pile I want to burn, and we're in a band. It's too windy to do it anyway, but our whole area's got a deal where you can't burn right now because of humidity and something else. They said it's really chance of rain or catching big fires, I guess. So, but we're on channel on white shoulders. We got 2 goats for selling tomorrow. I gotta get home and run to the feed store and we gotta give some goats some shots. And Shannon's got a big old list for me. I was going to see Rebecca touched by yarn this morning, but I come by her house too early. I didn't want to get her out that early. You're in Kentucky. They have burn ban there too, huh? Yeah. Yeah, the weather is so screwy this year. Everywhere. See if I can wash some of that dirt off the windshield. The road going into Windy and Jess is rough. It's a blacktop. Their gravel road is smoother than the dang blacktop going into their place. They got a nice place there. It's on type of a little hill and got a creek running towards the bottom of it. Really nice place they got. Wendy goes live about 7, I think, on Sunday nights. Willowway Ranch. You guys want to check her out? She's got an, I'll probably say it wrong, an Etsy store. She sells all kinds of herbs. They're redoing their one room, making an office, and they're doing some really nice work in there. And she's got so many different herbs. I don't know how many jars of herbs she sells. It looks like there's 6 people in here. You guys can say hi so I know who's in here. I don't bite. Oops, I said I didn't bite and somebody left. Oh well. Yeah, I've been over in the Carolinas and Tennessee's all green. We're not quite green here yet. Des won't be on here. She had a doctor's appointment. I come through a little bit of Kentucky yesterday. I come up 24 yesterday, coming out of up to Paducah and from Nashville. High school friend was a truck driver. Oh, he drove for Schneider. Yep. Schneider, I even never drove for them. They got a lot of slow trucks. It's a big company. They do a lot of team stuff. Morning, Ernie. Oh, somebody's trying to come up. There's Rebecca.
I'm like
Morning.
not happy.
I figured that, but I didn't want to get you out of bed at 6 o'clock this morning.
I wake up at 6.
Well, yeah, but yesterday you didn't get dressed till 9.
I know that, but I knew
So
you were
I
coming
didn't know
through.
you. I know
I
you was
knew
up
you were
late,
coming. I knew you were coming through.
but I knew you was up late, so I don't like bothering people early of the morning.
It's fine.
Mhm.
So where are you on? Are you on I-70 still?
No, I'm up on 36.
You're up on 36. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. That goes into
Hey, Goose.
Chillicothe.
Yeah, I'm west of Macon now. I'm not
Macon?
quite to Chillicothe yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Hello, Kim.
Yeah, we were talking on the phone and I got on the computer and it said you were live. I went, okay, I'm not gonna put anything in the chat. I'm just gonna come up. I'm like, okay.
I knew I'd get an ass chewing.
Oh, yes, you are.
I stopped and seen Wendy because I knew she was up with Hunter, putting him on the
Okay.
bus. I called her, make sure she
So
was
now
dressed.
you still haven't seen me.
Well, I got one of you out of the way.
I know you have.
I don't want to do them all at one time.
In fact, I wasn't that far, you know. Oh, that was a big trailer.
And
That has a car. That has cars in it, I think.
Yep.
I've gotten used to knowing what's. It may be one of those race cars, maybe a couple of them in there.
Yeah, because I don't think they're going to have the races, but the races have started this weekend. They'll have one tonight over at Osborne, and then they have it at Winston Saturday over here. So they might be headed over here to the track.
Yeah, we got a heck of a storm here. It kept me awake.
Good morning, M&T. Oh, I got some bad news for Jamie. And I'll tell you too, because you got some. Do not take your stickers and put them on anything outside.
Oh, no.
Something is wrong with the UV ray because I was doing Wendy's sticker and the Jamie sticker, my sticker, and Shannon's sticker is faded. Eddie's ain't, but R3's are.
Oh, wow.
And it's still got, you can feel the UV ray on it. So something went wrong on ours. I don't know if it's done the whole batch that she's done or what. So people be prepared. Don't put them outside because those three, Eddie's is fine. Eddie's ain't faded a bit, but mine, Jamie's, and Shannon's is faded. We were looking.
What about Dez's?
Dez's ain't faded either, but Dez's ain't been on the truck as long. But Dez's aren't faded either.
Okay.
So I don't know if she got a bad batch of paper. I know she got some from one other place here a while back. She had to order from another place, so I don't know if it's a paper that did it or what. I tried calling her before I went live to let her know because she wants me to keep track of it and everybody sees them. But it's funny, Dez's ain't doing it and Eddie's not doing it, but R3's are.
And mine will probably do the same thing.
But most everybody has them on sticker boards in the house, so they don't get the abuse. I wash my truck every week, so you know, most of them are going to be inside out of the weather. Mine are getting weather. And she wanted me to do it because she wants to see, because she actually sprays UV ray on them and wanted to see if it lasts. And she was going to spray my other stickers next time they come down so they'll last and stuff. So she will take care of it.
Yeah.
But there's something in the chemical, something didn't stay.
Yeah, I know
I
exactly where.
don't
I
know,
exactly
Ernie.
know
I
where.
think I got them. I haven't been home for a month, almost a month. So we got a PO box. So I'll look when I'll go to the PO box and I'll do a shout out if I got them, Ernie.
The bed in your sleeper,
Uh-huh.
is it like a twin?
Yep, it's like a twin size.
Like a twin size?
It's actually the mattress size is from Menards, their twin bed section.
Okay. So I kind of know what size I need to make that blanket then for you.
But there's no hurry. Winter's over.
I know it is.
I hope.
You hope. Well, even, you know, as when you're in the spring, it still does get a little bit nippy when you're sleeping in there and stuff.
Yeah, I'll look, Ernie. I thought I'd get him last time I was home. I did a mail call. I don't do it like Eddie does. I just went live and shouted all the stickers out. But I'll look and see. And Shannon doesn't do that usually, and I'll look and see it, or I'll go over the whole sticker board and see if it's on there, Ernie. Maybe I missed it. I'm getting quite the collection at home.
Ernie said, if not, message me. I'll send you some.
All right, I will, Ernie.
You know. It's kind of like trying to wake up, and I've got packages that I had to wait till I got paid today and get the rest of these packages shipped off. And one's going to be expensive because it's going to Tasmania. You know, that one's going to be pretty costly.
Kim, I'm going to be driving. Well, Rebecca, I'm going to be driving right by the quilt place today.
So it is up on 30.
By, you can look. It's on 36.
36.
Over at Hannibal, Missouri. Hannibal, Missouri. It's before you get to Cameron.
You're going east.
No, I'm going west.
You're going west?
I'm going towards St. Joe.
Because Hannibal, I'm trying to think.
Hamilton, not Hannibal.
Hamilton. You said Hannibal.
Hannibal's I said it backwards. Yeah, Hannibal's on the east side. You're right. I was wrong.
Yeah. I was like, I know where Hannibal's towards Illinois.
No, the other way. It's a little small town where it's at.
Hampton.
Over here. It's
Hampton.
Yeah, that one's Hannibal. Hannibal, and
you're losing signal.
And Shirley. Hamilton,
yes. And there's Shirley.
My green screen keeps going in and out. Right?
My blue screen's like going out too. It's getting dark out.
Children behind you.
Yeah, just trying to test out my green screen, but
kind of doing this little flicker thing.
Yeah.
Hello, Simply Nicole.
Hi, Simply.
Hi, everybody.
I think I say it. I might be saying it wrong.
Nanette. Nanette?
M&T, have you made it to 800 yet?
No. Nanette.
I think it's Nanette. Nanetta? Does that look right? Simply Nanetta? Did I get your name right? I
I
hope.
don't know.
It's
I'm bad with the names.
Nanetta.
Nanetta.
ETE. Nanetta? Nanetta. There.
Is that better?
Yes.
Okay.
You got it.
I had to remove.
I
the-
did not see that there was. I seen the 4 younger
Mhm.
people, and then I didn't see the one that the man,
Yeah, that's my son-in-law.
which is on my right.
Uh-huh. Hey, Kim.
Yeah, Kim and I Kim and I were talking.
Uh-huh.
I had text her, and she said, if this is the Rebecca, yes, you can. I always, if I'm calling someone for the very first time, I always text them.
Mhm.
And usually I put my name in there, but because of the English spelling, when it says Rebecca, it's doing the CCA.
Oh, okay.
You have to literally type in the EKAH
Right. Mhm.
on the phone.
Well, on my phone, even if you have my number, you won't be able to call me. If you're
You
not
can
in
just
my
put
contacts,
Yarn
my
Ninja,
phone
and it's
won't ring.
easier.
Yep.
The Yarn Ninja is easier.
Yes. In
M&T
fact, I
living
did
and
finish.
cooking.
I did
Hey.
finish
Hi,
that
Kim.
hat
For D.
for D, and here it is.
Good morning,
Oh,
John.
that's pretty colors.
That is pretty.
Isn't
I
that
like
beautiful?
them colors. Yes. Yes, pretty colors.
So that
I
is
picked some
that
good
is now
colors.
done.
You picked those
Hi,
colors?
John.
I
Stuff.
picked them, and she was going to make it for me, and I gave it to D yesterday.
She gave it to D. He gave it to D yesterday because he asked.
Mm.
So Dee's
Hey,
hat
John.
is finished and will be shipped off today.
So that makes 20 for the month, ain't it? Or 21?
Yeah, no, it's 20.
Yep.
And I'm gonna make another one before today's over with. So I'll have 21 today. May make a
Cool.
couple or 3 hats today.
That's good.
I mean, everybody, it only takes me 2 hours. People are like, what? Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
can't
Oh,
wait
I got to play
try.
with Wendy's dog. I heard about Ronald and the dog sleeping on the floor.
I have a picture of that. Would you like me to send it to you?
That's what I heard. You guys took pictures of Ronald. And that dog would not leave me alone. She just kept hanging all over me, hugging me. Every time I'd move, she would be right there.
It's a male. They have nothing but males.
Yeah. The younger, not the little bitty one, the medium-sized dog.
Yeah, it's a male.
Yeah, I pulled up in their driveway with the trucks are honking. And it was barking at me. I go, come here, stop barking. Come over to the wagon, jumped all over me, and wouldn't leave me alone.
Oh, it definitely knows with me because of how I interact with dogs. It knew not to jump on me. Her dogs have never, except for her little one, which a little one ain't gonna knock me down. They know. You know, it's like, hey, you know, I'm not the most stable person when I walk. You know, so it's like, hey, you know, and they know. You know, it's like, hey, nope.
Thanks,
M&T, you're right. Other than the person right in the center. You see the comment, Shirley?
Bye, Randy.
Randy, better be nice.
Shirley's the best though.
Sure, Randy.
But she didn't want to get in a bidding war last night with Jeff.
No, I didn't want to get a bit more with you. Good morning, my baby. My husband's awake.
Mine I couldn't give. I tried to give the subscribers like you did, but mine I didn't have that option last night.
Oh, you mean like the what do you mean?
like the
subscribers. I think.
be members. The
Oh,
memberships
okay,
you give,
okay. Uh-huh.
or somebody else is
Hey,
wanting in.
hey,
Hi,
Victoria.
quiet listener.
There's Kim.
I'm gonna
I
step
think.
down. My baby just woke up, so we're gonna eat
Uh,
breakfast, okay?
all
Hi, y'all.
right.
I'll try to come back. Right.
Hi,
Hi,
Kim.
Kim.
Hi.
Why does that? Okay, I'm going to set this up somewhere else.
Morning, quiet listener.
That is Victoria. Hi, Rita's Roots.
Oh, there's Rita.
Yep.
Hi, Miss
down
Rita.
here.
What's for breakfast, Rita? I know Terry's getting something good.
Yeah, no kidding. I've been watching her videos early in the mornings, and she's always talking about fixing the bacon or the sausage. And I'm like, oh man, that sounds so good.
Yeah, she don't just throw something easy together. Or
Yeah.
throw it in the microwave. She makes real breakfasts.
Yeah.
Hi,
Hey,
DJ.
Hi, DJ.
Homemade hamburger buns. Had breakfast sandwich with homemade hamburger buns.
Ooh,
Yes,
yum.
yesterday I decided instead of making meatloaf, I cooked up the 2 pounds of hamburger that I gotten, and I took one of the jars of elbow macaroni that my sister sealed up, and I cooked that up, and then I found some shells also, and put those in there and made goulash
Oh, yum.
with sliced mushrooms,
Mm-hmm.
some spaghetti sauce that was in cans that I knew, with cans, the acid eventually eats through it. So I, instead of using the canning jar, the jar that my sister made, I used that, put onions in, and cook that up, and then put them in some, rectangular cookie, glass, or the baking pans that I use for cakes. They're glass, and I put them in my oven.
Quiet listener, I'm in northern Missouri right now. I'm headed home. This is Brookfield, Missouri. I'm on Highway 36 right now. And Rebecca, you need to watch M&T's version. She did just a couple weeks ago or last week of goulash. It was no tomato based. It was like a cream. She made her noodles and stuff. That looks really good. It's like a cream sauce she made there on the M&T made last week.
Okay.
And it looks really good. Yeah, she's got a video making it last week.
My mom always made it with tomatoes, tomato base.
That's the way mine did.
Yeah. I know that the talking to Nancy of Our Treasured Home, she was trying to find a recipe with, the Hungarian type.
There it is, creamy cheese.
Yes.
Base. That looks good.
You could do even probably with an Alfredo sauce and do it that way.
Now that would be different.
That would be different,
My youngest daughter
makes some nice dishes too.
Cream cheese based.
My youngest daughter takes chicken breast and she fixes it with a whole bunch of seasonings and then cooks it in butter and olive oil. And she cooks up tortellinis, and for her family, it's usually 2 packages of it from Aldi's. And then she puts in onions and bell peppers and a little bit of celery and a few more seasonings with it, and then she mixes that all together in a 9x13 baking dish, and then pours 2 jars of Alfredo sauce over it, and then she'll put about a cup of milk in one of the Alfredo jars and shake it up, and then dump it into the other jar and shake that up to make sure she gets all the Alfredo out, mixes that up, covers it with a combination of mozzarella, Parmesan and extra sharp cheddar cheese and puts it in the oven and bakes it for about 45 minutes. Oh my goodness, it is so good. I told her the next time they're down here, I said, I'm going to write down exactly how much of those seasonings you use because it always has a specific flavor to it. And I don't want to mess it up because it is so flippin' good. And I figure, well, once I get it baked, I can put it in my vacuum seal bags. And once it's cooled, and I can seal it up and toss it in the freezer. And then when I
have
want,
different meals.
yeah, and when I want chicken tortellini, all I got to do is yank it out of the freezer, drop it in some boiling water, and in a few minutes, I'll have dinner again.
Yep.
So
I like watching all these different channels doing cooking because everybody has something different in different areas.
yeah.
And I try different ones, you know, when I'm at home. We
Yeah.
and Shannon talk about different ones. We try different ones.
Yeah.
I like food, so.
Yeah, me too. I'm rather addicted to it at this point. But I like some weird stuff too. Well, at least my kids think it's weird.
You
But
guys type in one of the militaries, USAF, that, or whatever, and share your channel out. You guys, so everybody can connect with everybody. And I appreciate everybody coming in.
it looks like it's cloudy up there, just like it is here in Kansas City.
Yep,
Yeah,
it's
and
starting to sprinkle.
Oh, wow.
It's getting sunny here. But my boys, I have a feeling Ronald has not taken them out. It's now 10 o'clock.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they probably need to go.
They probably need to go. So I'm going to leave you running, Randy, and take care of my dogs. You know.
Good morning, Dee. Your hat's done.
Yeah, Dee. I'll show you your hat before I leave. Here it is.
That is gorgeous, Rebecca.
Yep, it is finished.
You can, quiet listener, you can type in weather in your town, and it will show the weather also.
Let's see what she says before I leave here and put on some type of top so that I don't get cold outside. Beautiful. Is your address on your about page? I guess, you don't have Dee's phone number, do you, Randy?
Hi, Teresa. No, I don't have Dee's phone number.
You don't have
hers.
Dee's phone number.
Yeah, Goose, we're getting 55-mile-an-hour gusts up here today.
Yeah, we had some of those last
Teresa,
night.
did I miss a hello to you once or something already? Sorry if I did. I didn't. Oh, I guess you did. You said hello there. I'm sorry. I'm driving and the girls didn't catch it. It's kind of hard to catch all the chat when I'm driving, guys. Morning, Chris. Yeah, the weather works there. A quiet listener got it up.
Yeah, go ahead and send it to me in an email. And if you do put your address and your phone number in there, I don't give it out.
Bless you.
Have I ever, Randy? Nope.
Nope. Not unless I say it's okay.
Not gonna. That's correct.
And my name number is everywhere. If anybody wants it, and I can forward to people too. I don't give them out, but I have a lot of people on here. So if somebody wants to contact me, and then I can forward on to some. Here's mine, guys, for those that don't have it. Most everybody has it.
Call you and just shock the Shazbot out of you.
All right.
I can say, hey, what are you doing?
Link won't drop, MT says. I didn't see what you wrote. Type in just bet, M&T. There, you got it, like Chris did. Chris has showed up.
Because Randy does have my phone number.
Mm-hmm.
He has my address. He knows
I really enjoyed talking to you this morning. Those yarn colors are gorgeous.
Oh, yes, they are. And there was Barb's Country Home. She wanted a maroon hat, and I thought I'd already
got it up there.
I'm gonna put those two colors together for her hat.
Ooh,
And Barb
that'll be
will,
pretty.
yes, it will. You know, and
Mm.
Barb's will be shipped off today too.
Oh,
You
that's
know,
neat.
because I'll get it done because the post office doesn't close till 7.
Mm-hmm.
So I will probably finish 3 more hats today.
I'm sorry, y'all. I got to take my meds and stuff this morning before I forget. Which I probably should turn my camera around. So, but I'm on left
Excuse
hand.
me. But yeah, I'm gonna get off here or I guess I could just turn off the camera and my mic and come back
Yep.
when I get done.
There you
Yeah,
go.
you can do that.
Yeah, I can
There
do
you
that.
go.
So here's my avatar, people, and I'm gonna go walk my boys.
Oh, that is so cute.
That's her sticker.
That is really neat.
She's got a sticker made of that.
Is for Jamie to make the stickers, is she very expensive?
No, she's one of the cheaper ones.
Mm-hmm.
Like 3-inch. Now, a 3-inch sticker is kind of small. Looking, it
Mhm.
looks big when they show them out,
Mm-hmm.
but it's $30 plus $5 for shipping for 100 of them.
Mm.
I know that. Now you can go to 4-inch, and I think it's 50 of the 4-inch is $40 or $45, I think. But she's supposed to be sending me a price list so I can tell
That's not
everybody the
bad.
right numbers. But yeah, they're nice stickers. The only thing is I had a problem with, and she doesn't know it yet. I called her and she hasn't answered. But
Mm-hmm.
they're fading on the truck. They'll be all right in somebody's house, but something's wrong with one of the papers. I didn't do it on it. All of them. Dez's is okay, and
Yep.
Devil Dog sticker's okay, but mine,
Mm-hmm.
Jamie's, and Shannon's sticker faded.
Mm.
So something went wrong with that paper there. So
Well, darn it.
yeah, I stopped and seen Wendy at Willow Way Ranch. She lives just south of Macon
Mm-hmm.
this morning, and we was looking at the stickers. I hadn't noticed they had it, did it, and I got the new ones out to give her some of my stickers. I go, dang, look, they faded already and stuff.
Wow.
So, and she sprays this UV ray stuff on them, so
Mm-hmm.
it's supposed to make them last. I mean, they'll be
Wow.
fine for inside the house, but if you put them outside right now, that some of them aren't working.
Yeah. Okay.
But I know she'll take care of it.
When you headed west on Highway 36 and you went past that little town called Bevere,
Yeah.
that's where my husband and I lived for 30 years.
Oh,
We were from that junction. You could go exactly 5 miles south to a gravel road and turn right, go a mile, and it would turn you left again, and then go about 3/4 of a mile down the road. There's a great big log house that sits down there, and that used to be mine. My husband and I built that thing from the ground up.
so how'd you down in the city then? Oh, I gotta go where it's called.
Because this is where my oldest daughter lives, and Mom and I wanted to be close to her and her family. And so this is where we wound up. And it's where I have stayed. So I'm happy here. I like it. I know somebody said to me one time, they said, how can you stand living in that city? And I grew up in Denver, Colorado. This is kind of like what I grew up with. There's still all of the hustle and bustle, but I actually live in Independence. So I'm not right in the downtown area. I have driven through our downtown area in Kansas City a few times, and it's just a basic nightmare unless you really know what you're doing. And I know when Mom and I first moved here, if I had any trouble finding any place, if I made a wrong turn or anything, I would call my son-in-law. And when he would answer the phone and say, hey, what's going on? And I'd say, well, he'd say, where are you? He just knew if I said, well, to begin with, he knew Ma was lost. So
Yeah, I drive all over, and I have more problems with the Kansas City area than I do anywhere else.
yeah.
Good
Hi,
morning, Des.
Dad.
Good
I
morning,
figured you at the
guys.
doctor.
No, I didn't go because my daughter was sick, and I have to go with somebody to push me in the chair.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I
so
hope she's better soon.
thanks. She's just got
Yeah,
this really cough,
she was
and
starting to get cold or sick when I met her.
yeah,
She was starting to get a little
she
bit.
had like a sore throat, but it was like 4 days old, and then all of a sudden she started. It's like the runny nose, and after we saw you, Randy, like 2 days later, she had temperature and coughing and runny nose and everything. So
Oh no.
the temperature's gone, and she tested herself. We have kits, and it's not that, so that's a good thing. It's just she's got a
Well,
stupid
that's
cold.
good.
Yeah, she already had that back in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so she's
I
sleeping
have
right now.
I have been blessed. I've never had it, and only been tested twice. Once was before surgery last October, and even in my blood work, one doctor even checked for antibodies, and
Yeah,
I don't think you've ever even been exposed to it. And I said, well, that's good. I
yeah.
tend
Des,
to
how do you
tell you,
how do you
so
say that one with acres? Templin acres? How do you say that one?
That Templin, that's Katie.
Yeah. Hi, Katie. Good morning.
Good
Sorry, I
morning,
forgot your
Dee.
name.
Good morning, Victoria. M&T, if you're still here, good morning. But yeah, I was around her. My son was around her. We both got tested, and both of us came up negative. But when she got sick, she went straight up to her room when she first started feeling effects. When it happened in 2020, so
yeah.
we put a microwave outside her door because we have a plug in the hallway. So
Oh.
we set up a table up there, and we had soups and bowls and oranges, and if we made a dinner, we'd bring it, leave it at the door, and at where the microwave was, and she'd come out and get it. And we left
That is
just soap.
awesome.
Yeah, so we left just soap and everything upstairs for the bathroom upstairs, and then he used the bathroom downstairs with me. So she had her own bathroom, and made
Yeah,
sure. Yeah. So she slept for like 2 weeks and stayed hydrated as best she could, and
yeah.
it went away. So yeah,
I know. A couple of years ago, my oldest daughter had called me and she said, "We're not going to try to make it to your house for Christmas." And I said, "Okay." And she said, they had actually gone back to my son-in-law's, and she said, "We knew that the boys weren't feeling real good." And she said, "We had them tested when we got home, and they both have influenza. We're not coming to your house." And I said, "Thank you, dear. I love you for that." And she just laughed about it. She said, "Yeah," she's, "Mom, you don't need this stuff." I said,
yeah.
"No, I do not."
But the good thing is nowadays, being sick and all, you can have YouTube or Facebook chat or whatever, and you get to see each other, that way.
Yeah,
So even though you can't be in person, at least you still get to spend time with each other
yeah,
online.
I
So
know. That's how I talk to my youngest daughter a lot, and
yeah,
that way I get to see my grandkids. And yesterday she had called me about some stuff, and I said, "What's Colton doing?" He's the newest grandchild, and he will be 5 months old April the 9th. And
uh,
I've only seen him once, and because when he was born, I had just gotten out of a very serious surgery, and he was way above my weightlifting limit.
yeah,
And then at Thanksgiving, she said, "Mom, we're not going to try to come down," because she said, "There is no way that you are ready to deal with these two girls." And she we've all decided that the youngest girl probably makes God bite his fingernails more than once a day. And she's just, oh, she's ornery. But we love her. We decided we'd keep her. No sense sending her back. And,
my
she,
kids, my kids are not going to be kids, so I mean, not going to have kids, so I'm not going to be a grandma.
oh, wow.
Yeah,
I didn't think this newest one was going to be possible. Um, my daughter said she's had cancer twice, and it was in her back. And they found it when her youngest daughter was born, and
Answered
thought that they
answer
were
for
doing
D there, Des? Kim doesn't have a channel really. She just uses her name.
Yeah, mine is just
D
my
is-
name.
Yeah, D is wanting to get connected with you, looks like.
Oh, well, I'm not a creator. I'm a supporter.
A really good supporter.
That's how I started out too. And then I started doing lives.
Oh, my youngest daughter is like, Mom, with all of your cooking and your sewing and all the things that you do, you need to start a channel. I said, Rachel, my phone doesn't work right half of the time. I'm not going to run the risk.
I'll drop her link. I'll drop her link.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
I've got it.
But you'd have so much fun. And I said, no, you had fun doing this. I don't want to. Thank you very much. I couldn't guarantee that I could be on there very much. I have no clue how to edit anything.
I can't edit. I go to DJ.
So I'm just like, yeah. I will just watch everybody else and I'll support them and we'll be fine.
That's how I started off.
I thought I'd let you know I'm back.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Oh no, you're back. Oh, I gotta leave.
Me too. I'll go with you, Des.
Okay.
Yeah, Randy, behave yourself. I know.
I gotta be nice. Rebecca's already mad at me.
Uh-oh.
It's not
I
mad.
drove-
I'm
I
upset.
drove right past her and waved this morning while she's in bed.
Well, she didn't even know you were waving.
No,
Randy, that's just not
because
fair.
I told him approximately that where the overpass is where
Yeah.
I live. So he knows exactly as you're going under 63 where that overpass is, and I'm on the right side.
In that location, in that
yeah,
area.
he just decides to wave instead. Well, that's not
Yeah.
fair.
Oh, somebody's got a call.
Wow.
Randy's
Yeah,
got a call.
somebody. Not
Well,
me. I don't have
definitely
a call.
not me because this is mine.
I think it's Kim.
Kim, check if you got a call.
Wow. Okay, y'all, I will apologize for any noise that gets obnoxious. I'm breaking ice out of ice cube trays.
Okay.
Hopefully it won't be too
So
bad.
yeah, see what I got on. This is what I went out into because I had my little tank top on.
I know I saw. I'm like, Rebecca's got no top on other than that tank. That is
I know.
not like her.
I thought it was DJ at first. I seen so much skin this morning.
so much whiteness.
Yeah.
I don't sunbathe.
No. When
Because
you're
You're
fair
not the only
skinned,
one, Rebecca.
yeah, when
I
you're fair
won't
skinned,
stand
yeah, my daughter, I have 2 daughters. My oldest is fair skinned. She takes after her father's side. They go out, they get burned. My younger one takes after me and her father's side. It's 2 different fathers. And same with my son and with my youngest. They go out, they get one little burn, it turns to a tan instantly. So it's
Wow.
funny. I have a fair skin and then I have 2 that tan really well. So I get it. The fair skin, you can't.
No, you can't.
Nope.
All right, we're coming into Chili Coffee.
Yes,
Oh, fun.
Chili coffee.
Chilla
Yes,
coffee.
Chili Coffee,
Yeah.
Missouri.
What a combo.
Chilla coffee.
I know.
And
but
they're up there towards Chillicothe. There is a Amish community called Jamesport.
Yep.
I know that area.
no, we know you're not screaming.
And that's another place I've never been is up to Jamesport. I need to go. Because I've got friends that have been up there and they've all said, Kim, with all of your quilting and stuff, you really need to go up there.
Yep,
I'm like,
with all
well,
the crafts
I
and
would love to go
different
to
things.
Amish country.
It takes money to do
Yeah.
that.
Dee just said, just for information, as always, through the week till 3:30, I am at work, so I come and go, but I'll keep it on. Also, I work in cap, so I'm not screaming. That's okay. It's easy for truck drivers that are driving to see the caps. Actually,
Yep, it's easy to me. I can tell if somebody's typing something up there.
yeah. I know when I
Like I missed Teresa's a while ago when you weren't on here yet. They missed Teresa, so she got mad at me.
Oh no.
because I didn't say hi.
Oh
Uh-oh.
geez.
It's hard, guys. It's really hard to see, and then we get in the middle of a conversation, and I try to make sure everybody on chat gets noticed, but it does happen, and I apologize for it.
Yeah.
And if anybody's ever did a live, they know. And if it's going fast, sometimes it's hard to keep track.
It is.
Yeah.
It certainly is.
Gee, you've got 43 subs now. I mean Kim, you've got 43
Oh,
subs
wow.
now.
Well, I guess that's not
You
bad.
know, you get 3 more, Kim. You can start doing your own lives.
Yeah.
No, I
All right,
really
when you get to 50, you can.
Yep.
My phone is picky, and it will.
Okay.
Now, to come on to somebody else's live, I can do that. But to try to do my own, it will be like
No, it's not
18
Chillicothe. It's Chillicothe.
But that's what it sounds like when you're saying it. And then he goes, funny name, just like Peaceful Des, LOL. DJ. And then, speaking of DJ, I got to talk to you about the living room setup on the chat. We have to fix it. I'll talk about it later.
Your living room set's too busy because it is hard to see you guys.
I got to make the pictures larger, and then I'm going to set it up for a 4, a 6, and an 8 group because I was getting comments behind the scene that the images were just too small. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the pictures a little bit bigger, but then we're going to keep it temporarily as small, and then we're going to make it as a full screen with everybody so that everybody's back at regular.
So now everybody. Sorry.
So this way, when everybody comes on, everybody sees everybody in their chairs, and then we'll turn around and go to regular screen sizes. But I need to make a 4, 6, and an 8 of everybody being a larger size because everybody's having a hard time reading.
wow.
Yeah, they're about this big. And you see how I write our names are on the bottom? Expand it a little bit bigger, and that's how your picture is. So
Oh my
if you're
goodness.
if you're on a phone, those who are on the phone can't see who's up on the screen because it's too tight. And so we had a lot of people that were on phones going, I can't see. I had to leave because it was just too much for me. So
Myrtle's here.
Oh, yep. Hold on. Let me go back up here for a second. Sorry.
And Shannon put in the chat how to spell Chillicothe.
I see that. Home of sliced bread. Thank you, Shannon.
I call
By
Shannon
the way,
all the
I
time
love your stickers.
I call Shannon all the time for spelling. She gives me shit because I can't spell nothing, so I always call her.
Yeah,
she's waiting on me. I got to go to the feed store for her. She went and got my drugs this morning and got my shoes. Nice. So I got to get home and do her running.
Oh, wow.
All right, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna start reading chat from when DJ came in. D said it's hard to drive with 70 foot on you and keep it safe. Then next she said, did you get your trailer back, Randy?
I'm bobtailing home.
And then D said, hey there, DJ. And then Shannon said the name of the town, Homo Sliced Bread. Victoria said, can someone tell me?
Yes, it is. Chillicothe is the home of sliced bread. That's where sliced bread was started.
That's cool.
I did not know that.
Yep. If you go downtown at Chile on the buildings, they got big old paintings on it.
Yeah.
Yep. That's where the first sliced bread came from.
Oh my gosh. Well, see, I've been downtown because I've been to Missouri Star. But I guess I was thinking more about the quilt store than I was looking at the other buildings. So.
And then Victoria said, can someone tell me, is daylight savings been changed or is it still going on?
Still going on.
It's still going on.
Still going on.
Yep. Bring forward.
DJ said, okay. Then M&T said, hi, Shannon. Well, White Shoulder Farmstead. Myrtle said, good morning, by the way. Didn't spread it, though. And then M&T said, hi, Turtle, Myrtle Turtle. And then Shannon said, hi, M&T. And then M&T posted vet for her link, and then for their link, excuse me, I'm gonna sneeze.
And downtown Ernest Brown put chili
Bless
coffee.
Excuse me. Yep, and then downtown Ernie said chili coffee. But when
That's
she's
probably
talking, it sounds like
Ernie and Chelsea.
chili and coffee. That's a strange combo.
Yeah, get used to it. Hey, it's really not such a strange combo, Des. I had a friend that actually put a cup of hot coffee in her chili. It makes the flavor richer and it cuts the acid in the tomatoes. It's just like putting peanut butter in chili.
A lot
I've
of
never
people
heard
use
that
coffee
either.
on a different things.
I've never heard of coffee. Chili and peanut butter either.
Oh, that's,
It's the bomb.
yeah, it's good. Now,
It
a
is.
girlfriend of mine here, the first time that she fixed, well, we was at their house for supper and she fixed chili. And I said, "Oh, this is going to be so good." And she says, "Yeah." And she was standing there fixing up the bowls of chili. And I said, "Now, who are these all going to?" And she was telling me. And she had the bread out and peanut butter and jelly and, all the fixings for peanut butter sandwiches. I said, "What are you doing?" And she said, "Oh, where I come from, we eat peanut butter sandwiches with chili." I said, "Really?" And she said, "Oh, yeah." And she said, "My favorite way," she said, "I make the peanut butter sandwich and put it in the bottom of the bowl and then pour the chili over the top of it."
Wow.
I thought she had lost her mind.
It sounds like it. Hold
And
on.
then we tried it and it's good.
That's just, I don't know. Hold on. Ernie said, "Okay, Randy, drive safe, buddy. Talk to you later. I have to go check out bait spots. Chrissy's support to fish tomorrow, but weather will be boss. LOL."
My
And
husband
then
cooks.
he said, "My hubs cooks coffee with pork chops." Huh. And then
Hey.
Shannon said, "Wonder if that will work
Des.
for cake with chili." Yes.
You got Jamie's phone number, right? Devil Dog.
Jamie? No. Well, wait a minute. I don't know. Hold on. And then
She's sending me a lot of messages. I was going to tell you to send her a message and tell her that we're live right now.
All right, hold on. I'll do that.
Hi,
on
Rick.
Facebook.
Boilermaker Rick.
I'll do that on Facebook Messenger. Where's Rick?
He just popped
Hi,
in.
everybody coming
there he
in.
is. Peanut butter sandwich with chili is awesome. Sorry about that, Rick. I didn't see you sneak in there.
He even said that peanut butter sandwiches and chili are awesome.
And
Yeah.
I just said that. And then DJ said, "I heard that putting beer in chili, but not peanut butter."
Shannon makes a caveman chili that don't have no beans in it.
Let me.
Oh, that's just old fashioned Texas chili.
Yeah, she makes it all the time.
Yeah.
All right, Jamie.
Hi, Boilermaker Rick. Hi, Dee.
I like
Hi,
peanut butter
DJ.
sandwiches with pickles on them.
The only time I ever even tried that was when I was pregnant, and it did not go well.
What
Yeah,
was
it
it?
depends on the pickle. Peanut butter sandwiches with pickles, like sweet
Ooh.
pickles or dill pickles. Oh, the flavor is good. Yep.
I like.
Now I can eat the pickle on the side, but not on the sandwich.
When I was pregnant with my son, my middle one, it was always peanut butter and banana sandwiches or peanut butter and bacon sandwiches were two of the things I loved. I just texted Jamie on Facebook and said that you were unable to respond back because you're driving and live. She goes, "I figured."
Wow. Out there in Denver, when I was working on Capitol Hill, they had a little just hole in the wall place go in, and it was nothing but peanut butter sandwiches. Anything you could think of to put on it, it was in there. And I got rather hooked on their peanut butter bacon and avocado. That's really good.
With it. Victoria, it's still going on right now. It hasn't changed. They haven't made it permanent. So right now we're spring ahead and then we'll fall back. And
They're saying that we're going to just stay sprung ahead.
I sure hope not.
No.
Yeah, Rick, my mom loved the peanut butter and banana sandwiches.
Those are good. Peanut butter and banana. I craved that a lot.
Yeah,
And then
she
the other thing
used
I
to eat
craved
them
with
all
him,
the time.
The other thing I craved with him was Italian roast beef from the deli, sliced thin, on, you're welcome, Victoria, on pumpernickel bread slathered with mayo. And then
Oh
lettuce.
my goodness.
I used to crave that all the time. And then he was like my medium child of good stuff to eat, cravings. My oldest was all junk food. It was like rice, white rice, popcorn, chocolate chip ice cream, honey dip donuts. She was my junk food baby. And then my youngest was romaine lettuce, one slice of pepper, green pepper, but it had to be sliced round. You couldn't cut it, and sliced thin with tons of feta cheese.
Oh my goodness.
And then I'd go to like a deli and go get some oven roasted turkey breast to sprinkle on top. That was my cravings.
Oh my.
Like I had weird cravings with 3 kids, let me tell you. But they were kind of like my middle two were my middle and my last were kind of healthy compared to my first one. I mean, she was all junk food. I could not get away from it.
Yeah, we're getting little sprinkles. Shannon lied to me. She said I wasn't going to hit in the rain.
You're right. You're right, Shannon. They always say they're going to do it, and they never do.
I like having my.
I wish they was, because I like the time zones right now. It seems like I sleep better. I get up better. AAR.
That's funny because I'm opposite. I don't sleep well at all with this time change.
There's
Hi,
Alvin.
Alvin. Hi, AR.
Hi, Alvin.
I had fibromyalgia. So I am an insomniac. I don't sleep well no matter what.
It's because you're on YouTube all the time.
That's just because I don't sleep.
Kim, if you would turn your YouTube off, you could go to sleep.
Actually,
but you're on it just as much as I am.
If in the evenings, like when I leave Mike's of a night, say like 11:30 sometimes, it's because I am literally falling asleep. I will sleep for an hour and a half, and it's like my brain says, "Oh, you've had a nap. Let's go." And it refuses to shut off. And it really does get to the point of asking if penguins have knees or not. And it's just, I find that it's just easier to find something on YouTube that I can watch. If there's a chat going on that I can get into, yeah, I'll get involved in it. It's relaxing. And I can stay in there for a while. Like this morning, I stayed in Wendy's for just a little bit, and I was ready to go right back to sleep. And then I wound up sleeping until I think it was 7 o'clock this morning when I woke up. So sometimes that stuff is just really relaxing to me.
Yeah,
sometimes I'll have one of the phones going right there by my head just to the noise, and I fall asleep just listening.
Yeah, that's what I've done several times. And
same here, Victoria. Same here. She can't nap unless she's really sick, and even still.
Ooh, that's pretty.
It's a baby blanket.
Ooh. I'm going to be working on that Afghan that I started for ages, I think. So
DJ likes peanut butter and marshmallow fluff sandwiches. My daughter likes it too. But
yeah.
Only a certain brand is the one from New England.
I'm hearing the wind outside.
It's kind of blowing here just a little bit.
I keep saying it wrong.
Hamilton? Okay.
Yep. Hamilton, Missouri.
I was saying Hannibal a while ago, but it's Hamilton.
Victoria loves the color.
I always say it wrong.
That's okay. They'll forgive you this time, Randy.
D, you got to put a town, really not just weather. Not just weather, you got to put a town.
Code.
That's
or your
gorgeous.
zip code, because there's many towns with the same name. So you can't just put a town. Because I can put Boston, whether Boston, it can give me Boston, Georgia, Boston, Massachusetts, it can give me anywhere.
Yep.
So you got to put the zip code
you can put the state. You put the town and the state.
I haven't tried the town and state yet.
Yeah, put the town and the state abbreviation. It works.
With
half the
Columbia,
time I don't know the zip code where I'm at.
Let's see.
With Columbia, there is Columbia, South Carolina.
Yeah.
So that's when I seen that people were putting in the zip code, I went, okay, I'm going to do the zip code and see what happens.
Wow.
Independence, if I just put that in, it's unbelievable how many cities are named Independence. I decided on one deal that I was just going to put in the town where I used to live of Bevere, and it was kind of nice. I think there's only one of them. And now when I typed in Callio, which is the next town west of Bevere, Callio was actually named after a place in Peru. And I had it come up on Google one time when I typed in Callio. One of the addresses was Callio, Peru. And I thought, wait a minute, that's not right. And then I got to checking on the history of the town, and that's what it was named for. It's not a very big town.
Victoria asked me a question. It depends on what you call huge yarn, because I have used a 6, you know, with the blanket that I made. Let me see here. There's ones that are really big. No, I have not. But I have used, it's called 6-ply. That's much smaller. Yes, I have made blankets out of those, but not the really big stuff.
It's 79 degrees down there. Holy moly.
It's supposed to get up to 74 here today.
Yeah, we're 73 right now.
Ricky got to put weather too, I think, not just a zip code.
And it's supposed to be 78.
Hi, Teresa.
Tuesday.
Teresa's in.
Hi, Teresa.
Hi, Teresa. So I just typed mine in. It's saying it's partly cloudy with temperature of 69.
Sorry we missed you,
Wind
Teresa,
is
earlier.
blowing
They get to talking and don't pay attention.
19 miles an hour. So yeah, it's really blowing here.
Shannon's keep on not going in. Let's see. I'm going to try Shannon's.
Yes.
64601.
Yeah, sometimes when Shannon does it, the other day she was trying it and it wasn't going in. And sometimes if 2 people are doing it.
Yeah. There we go. Chillicothe. There you go, Shannon. It took it. Chillicothe.
Yeah. Hers is actually 64422.
Yeah, she put 64601, so I put it in for her.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why when she types it.
Randy, what kind of goats do you guys have?
Boer goats.
Ah.
The big white and red ones.
Yeah. Now,
we'll be 2 less tomorrow. We got somebody coming in the morning buying 2.
Oh, cool. Now, can they be used as milk goats?
No,
they're not. They're a meat goat.
Ah, okay.
Kind of like.
I don't know why he's stopping. He's turning a mile up the road, but he's stopping back here.
All right, I'm trying.
For a while, my daughter Rachel had some goats, and she had a couple of the Boer goats, but she didn't like them as well as she liked her little nannies that were milk goats. And she milked them for a long time, and then she needed to get out of them, and she sold them. But she had a bunch of them frozen. So
that's not our location.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it should be Amity.
Yeah, she put it in, and I got the same response. She got the same response as I did earlier.
Yeah.
So I tried it.
They won't lactate as long as a dairy goat. No, they won't. There was one goat when I was at the Boone County Fair that they talked about kinder goats. It is a Nubian father with a no, not Nubian father. Pygmy father with a Nubian mother, and they called them kinders. It made the Nubians shorter, lower to the ground, and still had the milk production, but you could use them for dual purposes of.
You got the same thing, Randy.
Yeah, this is weird. Run away, ours ain't coming up right.
Rebecca, Victoria wants to know, did you send out a sticker to her yet?
No, I have not, but I will be.
Yeah, I've got my handy dandy box. So I'm trying to see how my daughter's feeling because I have to open up my folding table and start
If I'm-
putting out every card that I have, and then who's going to is going to be written on inside envelope in pencil, so I know who's going to who. And then
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Eddie did it.
stick on the stickers.
No, it's Devil Dog did it. Rebecca's got a shirt that says Devil Dog did it.
It's Devil Dog's fault.
Alvin's
Yeah,
trying
Devil
to get his
Dog's
to
fault.
work. This is the second time. Let's see.
We don't live where
There
we
you
say
go.
everybody. We live somewhere else.
Sounds like you live in another country
Yeah, I know it.
with all those accents and everything.
Yeah.
No wonder it takes you so long
Yes,
to get
that
home.
that is correct. Pygmies are meat goats. They're small,
Mhm.
but breeding them with a Nubian, you get the milk production plus. If you get bucks, you can send those for meat. They'd be a little bit bigger, but I'm trying to figure out because a Nubian is a pretty good size, tall
Yeah.
female goat. I don't know how the pygmies getting up there unless they're kind of putting her in a hole. You know,
Oh, they find a way.
they find a way.
I was
Yes,
just going to say, they figure it out.
They could be
Yes, they
laying
do.
down for all we know.
Yep.
you know. But yeah, they call them kinder goat.
I'll be darned. Well, that's kind of
We're
like
all-
the others that
We're
we had.
almost to the quilting place.
Oh, fun.
It'd be up on the left here as soon as I get over this hill. I don't know if I can turn the camera where you can see it. They got
Hey,
a big
Raquel.
old warehouse now.
You mean on the right?
No, it's on the left. They got a
It
big
doesn't
warehouse
look
on
like
the
it
south
yet,
side of the
Raquel.
highway now.
Oh, wow.
They've gotten a whole lot bigger.
We're gonna need to
Wow.
hook up. We're gonna need to hook up Kim.
Yes, we do.
Okay, Shannon.
One of these days when I actually get money.
Shannon goes, just like a Dotson with a Great Dane.
Right.
Raquel wanted to know, Rand, if you figured out how to stream share yet, but you haven't yet.
No, I haven't. I'm going to talk to Eddie this week while I'm home. Yeah, look over here. See if I can turn the camera. See that way over on the left? That's all
Yeah.
part of the quilting place now.
Wow.
Over by the old truck stop. They built big old warehouses now.
Oh, my goodness. Well, see, I haven't been up there since 2016, so.
Randy,
Anything
if you're
like this from
listening, I'm
Missouri
driving
Quilt
by.
Yarn, if I get anything from Missouri Quilt Star now, or Missouri Star, it's because I order it online.
Good
Yeah,
morning.
like Shannon
Good morning,
said, they
Feather
got
Friends.
several buildings up here now.
Wow.
Feather
Yeah, they've
Friends
gotten
just
big
came
in
in.
the last couple of years. Hi, Feathered Friends.
If you have not hit the thumbs up, please do for Randy.
Hi, feathered friends.
There's 10 in.
Yes, ma'am, I did that when I came in.
He's got 15 thumbs now.
Wow.
I only got 2.
Yeah, got 15. I was going to go live as I travel, but I have no way to read chat.
It is hard when you're traveling.
It's better when you have a co-pilot.
I do have 2 phones and I can look down, but I try not to look down too much. But I try to catch some of the chat when I'm because I have 2 phones on. But if you're on StreamYard, the StreamYard pops up so fast it's hard to read it. And it only
Well,
keeps
I
like
know
1 or 2 comments.
On YouTube, it's much quicker, and then StreamYard is lagging.
Yeah. YouTube comes up faster and it stays there, and you can see about 6 different chats. But the StreamYard one, I'm looking at up on the dash, I can see the Nightbot, Dee's comment, and something I think Shannon said.
Yeah,
That's all I
start
can
on
see
YouTube
on
giving
it.
demos. Yeah.
Like right now, Quiet Listener wrote all that there. That's all I can see on my StreamYard side.
Victoria said something for you.
Chunky cotton yarn, tuber, anti-allergic yarn, great yarn image.
Giant yarn
9
image.
Okay, 9 chunky. My glasses are
Yeah, I'm helping you.
12 card sale. Wow. I know this. I know this yarn is acrylic. I'm gonna have to get some more because what I was gonna do with this is pretty thick. You know,
Mhm.
it's pretty thick. So I was gonna send 3 blankets to that people that I found out about through Fowler Family Farm. This is going to be for them to lay down on the
Good morning,
floor.
Raquel.
Hi, Raquel. Yeah, the to lay on the floor for them to kind of move around on.
Mhm.
You know, lay on. That's what I'm making this one out of. But I know I'm going to have to get some more because I'm looking at that ball and I wanted to make it like 36 by 36 or a little bit bigger.
Mhm.
And
That's
this is
really
Shannon,
pretty.
look at that dark sky. You told me it ain't raining over here. It's getting dark. I might have to stay in the house because, you know, I'm so sweet. I'll just dissolve in the ground.
You will melt, and there won't be nothing left of you.
Yeah, I know it.
Come on, Randy.
You guys got
Delicate
your
and
feet up?
invisible. Salt crystallizes. Let me see. Oh, yeah.
Wendy.
It's actually
Wendy just
gotten. It's
Wendy
gotten a lot
just
more cloudy here.
Oh, you look at that streak of gray, and then it's light on the right.
Yeah. That's what it looks like here too, looking out my north living room window. And there's not a whole lot of wind, but it's enough to be moving the trees and everything. So it's not real bad. Now every once in a while it is still gusting, but
I
not as
won't
bad as
float,
it was last
Shannon.
night. Oh, last night it was blowing
Yeah.
hard enough a couple times, shook the building.
Yeah,
I
down
was like,
towards you is really bad looking, Kim.
Hey, Gary. Good morning.
ooh.
Morning, Gary.
Yeah, you're driving right into it, Randy.
Yeah, and see, we just live on the other side of Cameron here, about 15 miles. It was 20 miles, I think, over there. And Shannon
Mhm.
says it's sunny over at the house, but
Yeah,
you can
she
see
said,
right here on
"Don't
this
bring
side.
the crap home."
Wow. That's something else.
It's weird how the weather can be in one spot and another.
The
Sunshine,
weather
Wow.
for Cope.
just a couple
What
miles.
the heck?
Wow. Mm-mm-mm.
The wind's trying to blow me off the road towards the north.
Yeah. I know we are under wind advisories until 7 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, Shannon said that already.
Yeah.
There you go, DJ. Dee's waiting and working and waiting for the weekend. I'm off.
Here
I
comes
just
the rain.
realized I didn't put any
Cameron, yeah.
lidocaine on my leg yesterday when we did my wounds. And even though it's a little tender, my leg actually feels better without it on.
Mm.
Des,
what-
have you
what
tried
is-
that stuff, you know, that's like a liquid Band-Aid stuff? Have you tried it? Oh, Shannon's
Yeah.
in here. Shannon, type in that stuff you used on the goat for the wounds. You're in here now. I don't have to send her a text message.
You're welcome, DJ. I can't put anything on it right now because everything's trying to, except for what they had prescribed for me. But since I didn't use the lidocaine, even though it stings, it hurts, but it doesn't hurt as much as when I had to put the lidocaine on top of it to try to keep it from being pain-free for like 5 hours.
Mhm.
So I'll deal with a little bit of pain and see if maybe that will help from getting the wound to open up into a bigger sore. So we'll see how that goes. Silver honey
Yes.
is what she said.
Yep. It's a powder, and it's working really good on this wound on this goat.
Where do you get it from? Tractor Supply or someplace?
I think that's where she got it.
We have one. We have one about a mile and a half down the road.
Whoa, hang on. Wind blowing me over.
Ooh, careful.
Be careful, Randy.
Yeah, it's getting strong up here.
Mm.
I have liquid Band-Aid too. It's a liquid, she said. I have some liquid Band-Aid
Oh,
as
it's a
well,
liquid.
but
Oh,
my wound is this big, Victoria. There's a
Mm.
couple of wounds in between, and then they're all trying to open up in the middle into one big giant one.
Oh my word.
Yeah. So I have to be
Oh,
careful
yeah.
not people that are
I'm going to
sick
give a
too.
disclaimer out. I'm going to try to leave this on going all the way home. Don't nobody pay attention which way I drive, so I don't want to see you in my yard.
Oh, come on, Randy.
Yeah, like my car with 217,000 miles will make it all the way to Missouri to stalk you. I don't think so.
Yeah, but your broom might.
Oh, my broom got retired about, I don't know. I don't know
I
if
figured
wanna
you had a
retire it.
jet powered one now.
If I did, I wouldn't be here in this house, let me tell you.
Or electric one. They're all going electric now.
Let me make that. We fixed this up. Shannon's.
Well, y'all,
I'm
I
gonna
got
get.
things I got to get done today. And I see that I have a voicemail that
Yeah, you
has
had a call a
popped
while
up.
ago.
Yeah,
We
somebody
tried
was
to tell
trying
you.
call in.
So,
Yeah, we heard the phone ringing a while ago, and you was getting ice.
Yeah, when you were
oh,
doing that,
good
you're like,
Lord.
the phone is making noises. Indiana
Oh,
Chris
dear.
says, gotta see you, gotta go, gotta run, see you later.
Well, I will talk to you guys later. Randy, drive
All right,
safe. And
Have
I'll
a
I'm
good day,
almost
see
Kim.
home.
y'all later. Bye-bye.
I'm going to
Bye.
Monday to. I'm going Monday to David City, Nebraska, pick up a grain trailer, and going back to North Carolina next week.
Wow. Well, stay safe. Catch
All
y'all
right,
later.
thanks, Kim.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Excuse me, got the hiccup all of a sudden. Yeah, I'm just waiting for my son to get up, get something to eat, and then I gotta go out and do some errands. Since my daughter's sick, I gotta drag him out. He's not happy. I
Hi,
hate having to
Gary.
rely on people. I do not like relying on people.
There, Gary, I dropped the deal. I'm almost home. Be about 25 miles and I'll be home. So,
That's awesome.
but I'm having steak and yams for dinner. So,
Oh,
and she bought
yum.
me a blueberry pie.
You can keep the pie. I'll take the steak and the yams. Gary says, I'm coming on up.
Okay.
Now, if that was an apple pie, I wouldn't be sharing. Hey, good morning, Gary.
She got a pecan pie, I think a blueberry, and something else for me. I'm not supposed to have any of it, but she brought them for me anyway. She's trying to collect my insurance.
Ah, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Hey, that insurance money can be good sometimes, I hear.
I know it. She got it a long time ago because I'm Malby out on the road. And years ago, I get in arguments. I had a guy pull a gun on me down in Georgia. I was aggravating him about his truck. It looked like a bumblebee, and asked him how many kids he could haul in that school bus. And we're coming up the highway right there by Macon, by Triple Threat's house in that area. And he pulled the gun on me, and I hit the brakes. He shot, and it hit my exhaust. And I called the cops. They pulled him into the scale house, and he had like 10 guns in the truck and all kinds of drugs.
Wow.
She said,
she went and
Randy,
got
it's
life-
not enough money. Sorry. You're staying around.
She got to have meat. I'm the only one she could pick on.
By the way, if I can say one thing, I when I first come in, I did say hello, and listed a lot of people by name as opposed to channels. So in case somebody missed it, I'm not saying hey, all I'm saying is in case you missed it, hey Randy, hey Rebecca, hey Des, hey, am I missing somebody? Probably. DJ, hey Rick, hey Shannon, hey Indiana Chris, hey Victoria, hey, just making sure I'm covering all the bases. D, you
Hi,
know,
Man, with
Randy.
all that hay you're talking, I could have my barn full.
right. So
Hey, hey, Randy, I passed you. I waved. I honked when I went past.
there we go.
I told you to bring your sticker out, but you didn't listen.
Hey, Randy. Randy Smith, that is.
Yeah, it's
And,
my
and
son.
sorry, I'm sorry if I missed anybody. Truly. So you pulling into the house pretty soon,
Yep. 22 miles and I'll be home.
man.
She
That's
says we
awesome.
need hay. No one has any. Yeah, who was it I was watching? I was watching Cog Hill Farm, and they were looking for the round bales, and there is none, so they had to go to square, which ended up paying more money for the square than they did for the round.
Hey,
Hey,
I'm running out of the rain.
we were looking for hay recently too, and they were sold out down there where it normally is. They may have some down at the co-op, but you know they didn't have it where we normally get it.
Yeah,
We usually buy just 2 square bales at a time. We ain't got but like 3 goats, you know, so it's not like we have a whole lot, a huge need for it or run through a whole lot of it very quickly.
yeah.
But
Well, Cog Hill's got 2 cows and like 6 goats or something, or 7 goats, so they need it for all of them. And then they've got Peaches, their pig, and all the chickens and pigeons and
you know,
peacocks and emu and
Tammy watches them pretty regularly.
oh, I love them.
To be honest with you, I wasn't sure who they were, but you know, Tammy, when we went down to that
Yep, and-
meetup,
You're right,
and-
bud.
Yeah, they were there in Pensacola. Yeah.
and they were one of the speakers down there, and I, you know, well, I guess I met the fellow on there.
Jason.
You know, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Jason's his name.
And you know, in fact, before we were leaving, I had brought over.
Hi,
You know, hey,
Jonathan.
Jonathan, good to see you, brother. I had brought
Hi,
up
Johnson.
quite a few Crossover Paranormal Society. I had brought up quite a few Carolina Reapers to give away.
Yeah.
You know, I just harvested some, and I gave him a slew of you know, I was just looking for somebody to give them to, and he just happened to be there, so I gave him some Carolina Reapers. I don't know if they used it. He may have chunked it for all I know. I don't, you know, I never think people's, you know, or maybe I don't know.
They could have freeze dried it and saved it.
He may have.
They have a freeze dryer and everything.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, they're
Those
pretty cool.
things
I was watching them when they were on their 7-acre for a couple of years, and then they bought 40 acres and sold the 7 acres, and then they built all the different pastures and stuff. And they're gonna do. Last year they did a flower garden where they sold their flowers in bundles, and they now have a cart outside their property where you can buy eggs and stuff. They're gonna they sold 4 cartons of eggs yesterday, I think, or 2 cartons of eggs yesterday. Video. They just started. They made a cart, and then they're gonna put flowers out there when the flowers start coming, and also veggies and stuff because they're doing a big, humongous veggie garden as well.
Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then they're building a new barn and stuff on the other side of the property, and they're gonna move all the animals that way.
Yeah, D, we want a freeze dryer too. A friend of ours has got one. Shannon wants to get one too. Junior, it's not raining at the track. You guys practicing or racing tonight?
Hey,
Hey, I'd love to have one. You know, those things are pretty cool. And then, you know, because we lose some produce that, you know, that we produce just because we can't use it fast enough. And I guess our preservation techniques just ain't good enough.
Oh, Sunday.
I was thinking about getting into some, making some of that hot pepper sauce this year, or trying to, you know, with that vinegar and what have you.
yeah.
But freeze dried make it a whole lot easier.
They freeze dried peaches when peaches were in season and strawberries. They went, Lola, get off my keyboard, please. You're messing with the keys. Come on. She's in heat right now.
Well, you know what? Nikki just went into heat too.
Yeah.
Last night I noticed just a few drops, you know, of blood, and I checked with the Google, and it said that Boston Terriers will go into heat somewhere, but their first cycle or whatever between 6 and 9 months, and apparently she's 6 months.
There's if you go to some pet places, there's a thing that you can put on her, to keep her
Right
from
here on the
getting-
right is where my son races, guys. If you watch
Oh,
here,
great.
I'm going to be right at the curve is the racetrack. It's hard to see. It's in these trees right here, but it's the dirt track.
Very cool.
She does not like to be picked up.
Come here, sweetheart.
Yeah, I got to go to this one store. It's like a thrift store, but better than a thrift store in a way because they get a little bit higher end stuff. And most of the proceeds goes towards vouchers for those that are low income or on disability or get food stamps or whatever. That we can go and request a voucher for the shots and also for help in spay and neutering. So I need to do that. I need to get her taken care of. I think it's the second time she's been in heat.
It looks like it's raining over at St. Joe.
Otis is getting a little jealous with me holding her.
Nicole, Nikki,
Nicole.
Nicole.
Is Otis fixed?
No, he is.
Oh,
Well, still, he don't know what he's doing. He was with. We had Lulabelle for like 9 years, and he never figured out how.
Shannon
what he
here's
was doing.
thunder.
So
Yeah,
he
north
wasn't
of our
taking-
house, it's really black.
Oh,
When I turn north up, you'll be able to see it's really black.
yeah, I can see that. I mean, you can tell it gets darker to the right.
Yeah. I wanted to do so much stuff, get the skid steer out and clean up a bunch of stuff, but I don't want to do it in the mud.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. It's not the semi. I'm not home yet. I'm still down on 36. There's a grain truck going by.
There. Later, Boilermaker Rick. Good to see you.
good to
Have
see
a
you.
good day, Rick.
And be safe wherever you're going.
Eat going to lunchtime. That ain't a bad idea. I think I'll go get feed. I'll get me some.
We already said going to
Right.
that truck going to get that truck all dirty after you cleaned it. And he's laughing.
Yep. Got a little bit of moisture, and I'll go down the road and get dirt all over it. Well, you can come over and clean it Saturday.
Shannon said Karen is coming out of the garage. She has hay to put out.
Oh. Karen is our skid steer.
I had a
Shannon
feeling
named
it
her
was
Karen.
something. That's
Yeah,
all
it's a
right.
skid steer. She bought it for Christmas as our Christmas present.
Hey, I saw that thing. That thing looks good. Looks cool.
Yeah, it comes in handy a lot. We got a small tractor, but it won't lift some of the weight and do things that skid steer will.
I want to be Brooke from Cog Hill Farm and ride on that tractor all day. Jason's not allowed to drive it. That's her tractor. She's
You know,
out there doing the mowing with the tractor and everything. It's awesome.
Hey,
Shannon
I
runs all
used
of our equipment. She's the only one there most time using it.
I used to watch quite a few of the larger channels.
Yeah.
But it's got to where I can't remember the last time I watched one of them, unless I can't even remember going back
What's
for
this
from.
big tank they're building here on the right? They're putting a water tower out, Shannon, up here. They're putting a new water line all the way to St. Joe here that you've seen, but they're building a tank right here too.
Cool.
Maybe a new community is being built.
No? but they've been putting this new water line all the way across here, but I didn't know they was putting a tank out here. But they're welding a big old tank together.
Huh.
At some point next, probably today, there's, if anybody's curious, at some point in the next few hours, I expect I'll probably go live just for a couple of minutes because I'm going to be working with Big Matt, outdoors with Big Matt. There's a few other things that I think we need to reiterate about co-streaming. And so,
Real quick, Dee's leaving.
So is
Gary.
Victoria.
And Victoria, you guys have a nice day.
bye,
Yeah.
Victoria, and bye, Dee.
Yeah,
Have a
one of
great
these
day,
days,
Victoria
I'm
and Dee.
gonna have you or Eddie show me how to do that co-streaming, so when I'm driving, people can come on here and use their time too.
Well,
Hold on real quick. Sorry, Gary. Shannon said they have a crew by the gas station at the bottom outside of St. Joe's.
Yeah, they must be doing one there too, but yeah, they was
Okay.
doing one back there at Jay. Man, it's getting really dark.
well,
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
I know a pretty good bit. I think, at least I think I do about that co-streaming. There's still one or two things that we want to go through. For example, some folks. Otis, please be quiet. We want to go through and kind of show somebody how to shut off their stream when they're co-streaming, and also how to, if they're monetized, make sure people know how to turn on the monetization whenever you first start co-streaming. So most of the stuff is fairly simple, and I've gone through and covered, a lot of it in a video I did, but,
Like how to activate it and all that stuff is on there?
well, yeah, it just tells you to click on that blue link, and I do show you how to set it up for co-streaming because it has to be set, and it has to be, and
Before you start, right?
Do I know?
It has to be set before you go live.
No, I think you can set it once you're live. That, in fact, that's a good, that's a good thing that we can look at just to verify. But I know I've set mine, after I started the live, and initially the blue link didn't pop up, but it did after. At least that's what I remember.
Yeah,
Now,
mine never popped up unless you activate it.
Yeah.
And
Well,
DJ did that before we started.
Yeah, it does have to be activated by the host. And
but you're showing where you can find it to activate it?
Yeah, I actually, in my video, I actually showed you how to go into it and activate it.
Yeah, because I don't want to have to rely on DJ for everything.
Well, I actually go through and share my screen and show you how to actually activate it.
Okay, cool. I'll be going for that video.
And it's not really difficult. You just go into your settings and go down to guests, and the very top thing says you have to click the box out to the left. And there's nothing about it so far that I found particularly complex. You just have, sometimes it helps to know how to do whatever it is you do it. So.
Oh yeah, he's in the rain. Look at that.
Yes, he is.
Very cool.
Ground's all wet. I don't know. There's something about the ground being wet when, like, in this view is pretty, but when you're a driver in it, not so pretty.
And when you're bobtailing, it ain't either because the oil's coming out on the ground. So these trucks don't have no weight when you don't have a trailer on it. So they slide around a little bit.
What I hate is that the ground is wet and you're trying to leave a stop sign, a stoplight or a stop sign, and you're trying to go and your wheels are like, and they don't want to pick up the traction. I'm always afraid, even though I'm not driving fast to take off, I'm always afraid that I'm going to slide or something because of the oils on the road.
Oh shit! Watch the rain now. The wind and the rain.
Goodness. Looks like y'all got a storm your way, Randy.
Yep, it's blowing through.
Wow.
And my wife told me it wasn't raining over here. It looks like it's raining to me.
That reminds me, I one time saw a video where it was raining just over like one car in a parking lot. It was the weirdest thing.
Oh, it's hailing now too.
You know the strangest thing to get used to is I'm used to the wipers being like that. On my van, they're not. They're those
they
ones
come-
that they do like this.
Yeah.
Not crazy about it.
Apparently ain't raining over at your house. That's what, Shannon said.
I'm just south of our house, 6 miles. His gully washer right here. Yeah, I can see clear skies over there towards our house. A little bit, it's clear skies, but it's pouring down here.
Randy. Randy says he's going to sit in his truck until it's done raining because he will
Damn
say
right.
he will melt. And then Shannon said 7 miles.
Well, you know what they say, sugar and spice and everything nice. The snips and snails and puppy dog tails.
Now it's clearing off. There's a stretch through there. Dad, you can look and see where I'm at.
Oh, yeah, I can. Hold on.
I'm at the church and it's just lightly raining. But yeah, north here, it's all clear. But over towards Maysville is really dark to the right. It might be just missing our house, going right south of our house.
I did get it.
No, Randy went past where I live, so I have not met him yet.
I got a chance to meet up with him.
I
We had a
seen
good
Wendy
time.
today.
He's seen Wendy today, but he hasn't seen me.
I tell you
I
what,
see you
that
every
Randy-
day. You're on the screen every day.
Have
You
I
saw
gotten to
me.
give you a hug?
No,
Have I? No.
no,
Have I gotten
not
to put
yet.
Have I gotten to put my and in fact, even if when I do give you my stickers, you'll probably definitely get the one that's of the Missouri state. So at least they'll know whatever channel that was from Missouri. Even if
Just
it
like
does
his
say,
sticker. Just like his sticker.
That reminds me, even though my the one of the new stickers I'm getting, Devil Dog, the Devil Dog design for me has a badge. My next one, I may do a badge, but it won't be necessarily like mine. But there is a badge here where you have the state of Mississippi on it. I may use that badge at some point for a sticker.
Oh, I was going to ask you. I forgot, Gary, when I met you. Do you guys, being a cop, do you give the get out of jail free cards that way anymore?
As far as I know, they've never given a get out of jail free.
Years ago, they had a deal. I got a friend, it's a cop here in St. Joe, he's sheriff, and he would give you like a business card with his name on it, like if they got stopped speeding, and the cops would let you go.
Well, that was, as far as I know, that sounds like something from the Good Old Boy Network,
Right.
And it's these days.
I figured I could use one
in.
in Mississippi that way.
Well, it's not, as far as I'm aware, I hadn't run into the Good Old Boy Network. The closest thing I've seen on that is, from what I can tell, typically a police officer typically doesn't give another officer a ticket if it's nothing major.
Right.
Of course, a lot of that stuff is, and again, I don't speak for all officers. I can only speak for myself, and even then, we don't do a lot of what we do is not law enforcement as much as it is patient care.
Right.
Because I work at a facility that deals with mental patients, but I have. If you're speeding 10 miles an hour, he may or may not give somebody or anybody a ticket. but it's probably less likely he'll give another police officer a ticket unless,
Oh.
I think that kind of depends on the attitude with which, I talked with one officer was telling me he saw somebody. Now, granted, because of everything is situational. If you see somebody speeding when it's not very heavily populated, or when, depending on the time, like at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, there's not typically a whole bunch of folks out. So an officer may be less inclined to give somebody a ticket because of, the danger is not as present. But I do know, if you do something stupid, you getting in trouble for it. So just don't do anything stupid. And I know that I have been pulled over a couple of times, because I tend to drive a little fast.
Yeah, I know.
Well, just a little, not real fast. You rode with me. I don't, necessarily drive too fast. And I've been driving since I was 15 years old. And gone
All
through
right,
training with,
guys,
you
get
know,
ready to say your goodbyes also, because I'm getting on our gravel road now. It's a little over a mile, and I'll be at the house.
well, let me just say,
Thanks for letting us follow along.
yeah. But I really hadn't seen the get out
One
of
other
jail.
question: does your license plate show that you're an officer?
It does.
Because I got a god sister in California. Her husband's a sheriff out there in L.A. and she drives worse than you do, flying around. Well, I don't get stopped because they see my license plate and she uses it all the time. It's not him driving, it's her, and she is crazy.
Well,
And she
I
just
should
flies
also
around.
point out. I should also point out that I considered that heavily whether or not to get that, because there's a lot of people that do not like police officers and they see it tagged. Well, they're, especially if you think about it, how likely if you just see a vehicle, cop's vehicle in a parking lot or something, it's,
Yeah,
probably more likely to
vandalized.
be keyed or, and some people, I've heard of people going up and just because somebody, was a police officer, assaulting them without any provocation. So I've considered taking off that tag, but yes, they do know when they pull me over that I'm a certified officer, because you can't get that tag without certification.
Right.
So, but yes, I do have
Well, we're almost
a
there.
tag.
I don't have a drone. My brother-in-law did the drone shots that you see on Shannon's video. I'll pull in the driveway first, let you guys see our place, then I'm gonna turn around and back in.
All right. Very cool.
I did see a
Well, it
bunch of deer
definitely is
over
a
by
lot-
Wendy's.
It definitely is a lot brighter where you're at now.
Yeah, Shannon's right. It's not raining here, but I mean, I was only 6 miles south and it was pouring down.
Yeah. Raining pretty heavy too.
Yeah, and it's
Randy
clear
put down
skies.
worms. Get home and start picking up worms.
I
He
can't.
wants to go
It's not.
fishing.
It's not raining here. There's worms in Shannon's garden. I dumped all my worms last year. She's got raised bed gardens. She made them out of tanks, and I dumped all my worms when I'd come back fishing in her tanks. So hopefully, I got some worms in her garden.
Well, they
I
say
know
you
some
can.
of the I know some of the best night crawlers come out of rabbit manure.
Yep.
They
Oh,
say
yeah.
that if you take like some old newspaper, soak it in water, and just lay it on the ground, a lot of time that'll draw worms up to that spot.
This is us on the right. Here we are. You guys came all the way home. There's the boy goats.
Very cool.
I'm guessing they're separated
Uh,
from the girls.
Yep, the girls are in the back behind that other big barn. We keep the boys here, and the horses are down behind that shed right there. We just added on to the barn a few months ago up there for a little pen for the. We keep the girls and boys, the little ones, separated too.
Yeah, because
pull up,
not
you
a
can
lot of
see-
people realize that
Pull up, you
those
can see the baby
bucks,
goats. See
those
if they
bucks
come out.
can start breeding at about 2 months of age.
About 8 weeks old, 9 weeks
About
old.
8
they
weeks
can.
old. Yep.
Yep. There's some of the. Those are the boys, little boys that you see over there. 2 of those are sold.
I put in and was wondering if you were going to be going to the show at the state fair.
No, Shannon wants to get into it, but with her hours, she wants to get into showing some. She has a friend that lives down there closer to you. She lives over at Concordia. She lives over by Concordia, and she started going to shows last year, and she went to one in Iowa last week. But Shannon wants to get one, so
Just
it gets
do
our
your
name out
best.
more.
That, oh no, run, Shannon. Randy's home.
Thanks, Shirley. I love you too, Shirley.
And she
Yeah,
said,
yeah, Shannon,
she
she's
said,
gonna
"Quick,
fall asleep now.
Yep.
She said she's gonna go to bed like 20 minutes before I got home.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go. You guys have a great
All right,
day.
guys.
You guys
Thanks
have a
for
great
coming
day.
in.
I need
miss
to
somebody
eat
else.
some. I need to eat some food. I'm hungry.
Sorry, DJ. I didn't realize you was in the basement. Nobody told me.
Didn't know
Oh,
either.
I
weren't-
didn't
they
hear.
weren't-
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, DJ
didn't
was in
know
the
it.
basement. Shannon's over here standing at the door.
Sorry, DJ.
Sorry, DJ.
My pleasure, Shirley.
All right, DJ, follow me, so I gotta go.
I'll see y'all later. See y'all in
Yep.
the funny papers.
Okay.
All right, guys. Later.
Bye.
Bye.